Good afternoon. My name is Matt Searle, and I'm Head of Student Engagement at Royal Holloway. Firstly, please may I take this opportunity to welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. We hope you have the most wonderful, memorable experience, which you will look back on in years to come with a great sense of pride. Before we start the ceremony, I have a few points to run through with you. In the very unlikely event of us needing to evacuate our venue, please leave via the nearest exit, which might be behind you. Please follow our ushers to the assembly points. Guests requiring assistance will be escorted. Please take a moment now to see where your nearest exit is. In line with our environmental sustainability goals, our graduation program is now available digitally. If you haven't already, to view the program, please scan the QR code on the screen. You'll be able to follow the ceremony as the list of names in the program will match the order in which our graduands take to the stage. Please also remember to switch your phones and devices onto Do Not Disturb or Silent. I know that at some points you will want to whoop, cheer, and applaud, and we strongly embrace these celebrations, so please do so with gusto. What I would ask of you, though, is that you whoop, cheer, and applaud, and then quietly pause. This is so that our next graduand, soon to be graduate, and their supporters can enjoy their moment too. This ceremony is being filmed, and our professional photographers will be taking that all-important photograph of our graduates receiving their scroll. So as much as I know you'll want to capture that moment with your camera, please could I ask that you don't obstruct the view of the people behind you. Following this short briefing, the ceremony will start with a fanfare, followed by a formal procession of the staff. You will then be welcomed by our presiding officer and enjoy a speech from the executive dean of the school. Towards the end of this speech, our ushers will start to line up our students row by row at this side of the room. So students, please make sure to leave all your belongings at your chair apart from your red card. For some of you, you will receive additional cards. Please don't worry about these. Just pop them behind your red card and hand them over to the staff member at the top of the ramp, just here. When it is your time to be presented, please wait for your name to be called. Our ushers will direct you, and as you reach the presiding officer, you will doff your hat with your right hand and collect your scroll. Now we're just going to practice doffing our hats with our right hands. So after 3, you're all going to doff your hat to me with your right hand. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Best so far of the day. So when you're on stage, don't forget to pause for that all-important photo. Once you've collected your scroll, please make your way across the stage, down the ramp, and around the hall back to your seat. Throughout the ceremony, please be considerate of others. Graduation is about celebrating everyone's achievements. Make sure to clap and cheer for all graduates during the ceremony, as some families and supporters have not been able to make it. After the ceremony, please join us for your departmental photograph and then head to Founders Square to celebrate with your fellow graduates, guests, and staff at your reception. Finally, here at Royal Holloway, we have such a diverse and international community of which we are incredibly proud of, embrace, and celebrate. We are so lucky to learn and work with students and colleagues from so many different countries and cultures daily. This is your community, and every one of us plays a crucial role in shaping the culture of our university. We encourage everyone here today to take the time to celebrate each other's achievements with empathy and kindness. Once again, huge congratulations for getting to this point in your student's journey. Your hard work and resilience is truly incredible. Thank you. If you are comfortable, please stand for the arrival of the procession.
Please take your seats. Guests, colleagues, friends, guardians, families, supporters, and most importantly, graduates. On behalf of the university, I am just delighted to welcome you to Royal Holloway on this very important occasion, our graduation ceremony. Wonderful to see you all gathered here and looking so lovely, I must say. We welcome those of you who are visiting for the very first time, some who will be returning to a place that has become familiar, and others who are watching this from around the world through our live stream. To you all, we extend a very warm welcome, and we hope you enjoy this ceremony and have a memorable day. It's truly wonderful to be able to share this moment with you, celebrating as we are the fantastic achievements of the graduating class of 2024. Students, this is absolutely your day and your achievement. Graduation ceremonies make possible an all too brief but special opportunity to reflect on all that's past and to celebrate with loved ones, and also to begin a transition into a next stage of life. Sometimes that can feel like a bittersweet experience, because I genuinely hope that all of you have loved your time here at Royal Holloway and will be sensing a slightly sad leave-taking of a place and a community that you've valued. To all of our students, supporters in the audience or watching online or simply in our thoughts today, we salute you for enabling everything being celebrated here. To our students, we are so very delighted for you. We wish you an exciting future, whatever you choose to do next, be that further academic study or full-time employment or mind-enriching travel or a contribution to the voluntary and charitable sector. Whatever that bright future holds, please carry the spirit of Royal Holloway deep within you, something that's all about making a positive contribution in the world. You will be our ambassadors long, long into the future, and we are very lucky to be associated with you. As the Vice-Chancellor and Principal of this wonderful university, I get the great privilege of being invited to witness and to celebrate so many of our students' achievements during their time with us, from astonishing performances to organising science festivals or community engagement days, from serving as student representatives or taking on student union leadership roles, from volunteering, for which so many of our students have won awards and recognition this year, to working as graduate ambassadors who help us on our open days and other key events, from giving public talks to working on industry placements or performing placements and internships on politics in action programs in the Houses of Parliament, doing United Nations debating, business simulations, to sporting excellence, from schools outreach work, careers mentoring, or involvement through RH100 panels in helping to devise the new university strategy. I never cease to be just amazed by the depth and breadth and sheer brilliance and maturity and generosity of spirit which our students carry in them and to which they apply it to a myriad of activities. Students, you make a tangible difference to everyone you meet, be that community groups or companies that you work with, or indeed the future benefits, who I know always benefit from your kindness, your input, and your intellectual generosity. You are role models all, and we couldn't be prouder of you. We are celebrating the particular disciplines of classics and history in this ceremony, and our classicists and historians have been doing so much to promote the importance of these subjects that we can see from just looking at the new current government can stand you instead for careers of many hues. They've been making television documentaries, curating exhibitions, publishing prize-winning books and articles, winning educational prizes for work on well-being in the classroom. But it's actually our students who really fly the flag for these subjects and for the sheer depth and breadth of skills that studying these subjects can give you. I've seen them give open day talks, assist on heritage events, and with interpretation work for local museums. They give back, they make a difference through the knowledge and the skills they've acquired. At Royal Holloway, we describe ourselves as a university of social purpose, one that strives to have a positive impact in the world through education and research, and that seeks to address global challenges and to exercise care and compassion in a complex world. Our students, our graduates, as you will become very shortly, are such a crucial factor in that effort. Our university values were co-created with our students, and they're all about pledging to be open, respectful, innovative, and daring. And I can do little better than to hope that you will carry those values in your pockets and in your hearts and imaginations as you write the next pages of your story from today onwards. Students, it's absolutely your future to forge. Do it at your own pace. Take your own informed choices. And if you change your mind along the way about things, that's totally okay. There's such a lot of world to see, and who knows what possibilities await. Please know that we're always here for you on the good days and in the most challenging times too. And please just embody those Royal Holloway values as you move forward. There's been a lot of talk about hope in the ether recently, and hope is a really important thing. It helps us to keep striving, not to give up, to keep recognizing possibility. But it's also a wonderfully practical and pragmatic thing, something to figure out and to embrace as it enables us to keep going forward, and to make sure that we take others on that journey. The writer Barbara Kingsolver wrote, "The very least you can do in your life is figure out what you hope for, and the most you can do is live inside that hope. Not admire it from a distance, but live right in it and under its roof." So, graduates, as you push through the doors and into the possibilities of the months and the years ahead, all I ask is that you live under hope's roof, but also that you leave those doors you've pushed through open for others. In fact, I might invite you to do more than that, to look back and hold out a helping hand and help others through those doors to be alongside you, because education is about hope. It's about choice and opportunity. It's about possibility, but it's also a tremendous and transformative privilege. Please bear it with your typical grace and generosity to do good in the world. We're immensely proud of all that you've achieved to date and all that you will achieve. You are the very best of us. And so here's to you, our remarkable, brilliant, inspirational change makers. Enjoy today, enjoy every moment of this ceremony to come and the celebrations to follow on after. Go forward with confidence and pride into your bright future. Be successful, do amazing things, but take care and look after each other. And in the words of Bob Dylan, may your heart always be joyful and may your song always be sung. Thank you. And now graduates from the School of Humanities will be presented at this ceremony. The first group of graduates are those who studied a degree of Bachelor of Arts. The next group of graduates will be those who studied for master's degrees, and they will be followed by graduates who studied for a degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I am now delighted to welcome the Executive Dean of the School of Humanities, Professor Giuliana Pieri.
In all fields in the School of Humanities, students are taught by academics who engage in the top fields of research and practice. At Royal Holloway, these disciplines enjoy an enviable reputation for the quality of the research and teaching expertise of staff, much of which is world-leading and internationally renowned. But today, we're celebrating you, our students. We're all so incredibly proud of you. Studying at university at all levels requires passion, dedications to one's subject, academic rigor, and a mix of personal and professional skills that include resilience, tenacity, talent, and determination in completing your studies. The skills and knowledge you have gained while studying with us can be used as powerful tools to not only further yourselves, but also to enact change in the world. We believe in the engaged humanities, in which we are active subjects for social and cultural change. I want to encourage you to take the lessons you've learned and go out and make changes in the world for the better. Help us to take forward the message of Royal Holloway as a university of social purpose. You're part of our history and of our future. We want to continue to share in your success and support you as you take the next steps in your career. Do keep us informed of what you go on to do. We all love to receive your news. And our next generation of students can be inspired by hearing about your successes as you step out as graduates. You are and will remain part of our Royal Holloway community. Like our alumni and international student, Aria Mia Loberti, who starred in the Netflix miniseries All the Light We Cannot See and was appointed UNICEF USA ambassador for her excellent work as a human rights activist and her advocacy of children's literacy around the world. Let me share a few examples of the inspiring teaching and research activities in the departments of Classics and History this year. A team from the Department of Classics were awarded the Teaching Prize 2024 on the theme of well-being for a project on mental illness and neurodiversity academic support. On the research front, the Center for Global South Asia Study in History held a major international conference titled Exhibit Asia, which explored the partition of India and the transition to nation-states through the lens of exhibitions. Taking their studies beyond the seminar room, our students have made field trips to local museums and heritage sites and have explored the Roman amphitheatre under the Guildhall and the Temple of Mithras under the Bloomberg Building in London. The heads of department and I look forward to acknowledging your success today and meeting your families and your closest supporters. They too have been instrumental in your academic journey. For now though, on behalf of everyone in the School of Humanities, I offer you every good wish for the future and congratulations. I know how proud your departments are of your achievements. We feel very privileged to have played a part in your journey through these very special years of your life. Make sure you celebrate in style today. With great pleasure, we now move to the presentation of the graduates. Please welcome a representative from the Department of Classics, Professor Richard Alston.
Professor Julie Sanders, Vice-Chancellor and Principal, I would like to present graduands from the Department of Classics. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees from the Department of Classics, Jude Fisher. Awarded the Classics Department Prize, Hadley Matthews. Ebony Pond. Damon Barton. Kerry Ann Bebb. Awarded the Andrew Leno Memorial Prize for Best Performance in Ancient History, Charlie Burton. Beth Ellum. Awarded the Classics Department Prize, Ellis Sampson. Madeline Yule. Dominic Chisek. Honor Morrison. Gethin Clark. Nicolaos Dimou. Thomas Appleby. James Henwood. Thomas Howard. Awarded the Longfield Jones Prize, Emily Palmer. Awarded the Classics Department Prize, Grace Gosling. Orlando Baldwin. Zeynep Çiliç Koçak. Emma Dennis. Ella Davis. Hugo de Groot. Awarded the Classics Department Prize, Sophie Gooch. Kismini Gunurutunu. Carolyn Harold. Rhiannon McGrath. Alexandra Tasluanu. Awarded the Classics Department Prize, Kevin Shu. Awarded the Classics Department Philosophy Prize, Zoe Chopin. Megan Berry Martland. Khalil Vernat Showers. Bethany Thompson. Cecilia Munoz Fernandez. Sienna Douglas Bardetti. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy degrees from the Department of Classics, Leah Hoeradine. That concludes the presentation of graduands from the Department of Classics. It is now my pleasure to present the Martin Holloway Prize. The university annually awards prizes to outstanding finalists who have achieved high academic and intellectual distinction. The Martin Holloway Prize was founded in 1895 under the will of Sir George Martin Holloway, brother-in-law of the college founder Thomas Holloway and one of the first governors of the university, and is awarded annually to an outstanding single honors graduate. Please welcome our single honors student from the Department of Classics, Charlie Burton. We will now have a short musical interlude before continuing with the presentation of the graduands. It is now my pleasure to welcome our talented student here at Royal Holloway to the stage. Please welcome Puvit Duhudia-la.
Thank you, Purvit, for that fantastic performance. It's my great pleasure to continue with the presentation of graduands at this ceremony. Please welcome the head of the Department of History, Professor Daniel Beer.
I would like to present graduands from the Department of History. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees from the Department of History, Ibrahim Abbas. Macy Ford. Caitlin Gallagher. Pierce Murray. Catherine McGladdery. Muqaddas Adib. Zara May Dugu Makinta. Joseph Ainsworth. Thomas Arnott. Laura Baker. Patrick Baker. Natalie Barnett. Rachel Beach. Abby Jo Bell. Zara Bell. Oriel Beveridge. Madeline Brown. Rachel Brown. Matthew Budinger. Sean Coles. Jessica Dawson. Harriet Downton. Jack Drady. Lauren Eady. Scarlett Edkins. Aaron Fugerman. Andreas Georgiou. Matthew Gibbons. Grace Gibson. Lucy Glazard. Alex Hayes. Kirsten Henger. Isabel Heron. Edward Hyde. Connie Letts. Edward Midway. Chloe Millichip. Anya Mirkic. Grace Monroe. Harriet Newman. Lex Nunn. Bridie O'Connor. Joel Pierce. Ibrahim Riaz. Damien Popovsky-Jones. Ben Pritchard. Samara Rakadishnan. Oliver Randall. Harvey Reed. Edward Riley D. Samuel Sharp Rowe. Jacob Starling. Laura Swinson. Hugo Taylor Mead. Sarah Thomas. Ellie Vallely. Nicholas Woosden. Joseph Walker. Joseph Wickland. Fern Wilkinson. Awarded the Hilda Green Prize, Natasha Wilkinson. Tiffany Wong. Lucy Bamford. Joshua Dunn. Charlotte Gillis. Sophie Reed. Holly Sophia Stoner. Adam Baker. Molly Cowell. Jack Cruz. Serena DeCuna. Harriet Johnson. Thomas Jordan. Dana Kaiser. Mohammed Khan. Mandeep Singh Khattar. Joel Lee Gayu. Harbun Mahamud. Cora McAvoy. Amanda Scannell. Phoebe Routledge. Chloe Lawn. Awarded the Francis Robinson Prize, Olivia Boniface. Gorshania Hia. Marcus Tuck. And for the award of Master by Research degrees from the Department of History. Captain Archibald Ramsey, from privilege to treachery through bigotry, John Burko. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy degrees from the Department of History. With a thesis title of Sorrowful Things, Material Culture, Emotion and Mourning in England, 1830 to 1910, supervised by Professor Jane Hamlet, Delara Schultz. And with a thesis title of Papal Legates in the Crusader States, 1187 to 1291, supervised by Professor Andrew Utiski, Hannah Strathern. And with a thesis title of Laboratories of Dissent, a cartography of anarchist resistance to Franco in prison and in exile, 1950 to 1975, supervised by Professor Helen Graham, Jessica Thorne. And that concludes the presentation of graduands from the Department of History.
So I would now like to introduce our student orator, who will deliver a speech on behalf of all of our graduating students who we are celebrating here today. Will you please welcome Leah Herwadine.
I want to begin by congratulating you all, the graduates of 2024. Today marks an important step towards a bright future. I'd also like to take the time to thank the staff, family and friends who are here today to celebrate and support our achievement. I'm sure you are all very proud, and I hope that you feel our gratitude for the great support that you have provided throughout the journeys that have brought us to this incredible milestone. I'm an avid 80s music fan, a lover of the Back to the Future trilogy, and I've spent the best part of a decade here at Royal Holloway. Much like my idol, Marty McFly, I'm going to ask you to step back in time with me to when I was a fresh-faced undergraduate. In pursuit of like-minded individuals, I decided to start a students' union society dedicated to celebrating 80s music, cinema, and fashion. Given that most of my peers weren't born in the 80s, yes, I'm a 90s baby, my campaign to start the society began alone. Armed with nothing but paper and pen, I took to the quad in search of supporting signatures. Within an hour, I acquired the necessary number. That's great, said the SU, but you can't start a society without a committee. My next challenge was to find people who cared enough to join the society and to help run it. So, how to recruit? Advertise. Within a week, 80 Society had a passionate and dedicated committee. Within 2 weeks, we were ratified with our very first event organised, a roller disco. Over 30 students had purchased tickets and were ready to rock in rollerblades. But, much like our friend Marty McFly, With only hours to go before travelling through time, we faced a major hurdle. Our venue had gone out of business without telling us. Our little committee, only weeks old, scrambled for a solution. Just 2 hours prior to the scheduled event, with only a week old, we found a local ice rink who took our last-minute group booking. Hearing our tale of woe, they also agreed to blast the rink with 80s tunes and disco lights. We offered students a refund or a party in a different style of skate, and not a single refund was claimed. Everyone showed up, and not one complaint was received. We sang, we danced, and we mostly fell over, but it was a great success, met with a huge sigh of relief by all of us on the committee. A few weeks prior, an 80s society had been a rogue thought that crossed my mind while watching The Breakfast Club. A month later, and I was part of a club of my own, filled with new friends drawn from different age groups, backgrounds, and areas of study, but united through one shared interest. It wasn't connected to academia, it may not amaze employers, and years after I relinquished my presidency, it ceased to exist. But the experience had great value. 80s Society was more than an excuse to dress up as Madonna and host an insanity radio show. The story offers an exemplum of resilience, of overcoming imposter syndrome, and of being open to opportunity. As you all know, Royal Holloway was once a women's college. Our library takes its name from our fellow alumna, Emily Wilding Davison. Our university is steeped in a history of female empowerment and of philanthropy. Many individuals who champion the voices of women and fight the good fight in demanding a better future for all have graced the beautiful building that is Founders. My journey here at Royal Holloway began many years ago as an 18-year-old, anxious about her future, keen to get her degree and to have a good time along the way, but certainly not knowing that this journey would end many years later with a doctoral degree. Important life lessons I have gained at Royal Holloway were not taught inside a lecture theatre, but were taken from the community of students and staff who encouraged opportunities for empowerment and for growth. It has been a privilege to be surrounded by people here who have inspired me to be curious, to seek knowledge, and to believe that if you put your mind to it, you really can accomplish anything. Today, we are living at a time that may feel more uncertain than ever, with much to fear for the future of our planet and of humanity. Yet, uncertainty about the future of our own lives can lead to empowering journeys of self-discovery if we allow it to motivate us to take action in whatever form that may take. I didn't feel ready to begin 80 Society. I didn't feel ready to begin a PhD, and I don't feel ready for the next steps in my career. In all honesty, I've never felt ready for anything in my life. But I haven't, and I hope that you won't, let that stop you from trying anyway. I'll leave you with some very wise words from the Back to the Future trilogy, those of a fellow doctor, Emmett Brown. Your future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of this wonderful celebration. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, Leah. It's a really wonderful thing to be chosen to give the student oration, but we're also proud of our student orators too. You're fantastic. Thank you. Before we leave today, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our wonderful student musicians, Lydia Callman, Catherine Mayer, and Oliver Grimes, who have been playing so beautifully for you. And graduates, for graduates you are now, I'm going to give you this opportunity to thank all of your guests for the support they've given you over the years. Please put your hands together, please whoop if you feel able, and say thank you. And so finally, to you, our graduates, we are truly proud of what you've achieved here at Royal Holloway, and we're excited about that future journey, wherever it's taking you. I hope you look back fondly at your time with us. You have certainly enriched our lives and our community, and we have loved celebrating your achievements in this wonderful ceremony today. But I'm afraid that does bring it towards a close. If you are comfortable to do so, could I ask you all to now please stand for the recession?
Please do take your seats. Firstly, please let me take this opportunity to say congratulations to our graduates. We would now like to invite our graduates to stand row by row and make their way out of our venue using the back exits to the South Quad for your departmental photograph. Please don't wait for your guests, as they will follow on shortly. The photograph will take place promptly at 5:45 before the next shower is forecast, so please do not miss it. As you leave, a member of staff will hand you a drinks token, which can be redeemed in Founders Square. We would be most grateful if you could please take your cups and rubbish with you, and please follow the signs when you leave the venue. Thank you very much.